Right. Max
Got
Cavalera on
her.
the phone out there with Cavalera doing KSAD in its entirety. Max, dude, thanks for calling in today.
Thanks for having me, man. I'm very excited.
Yeah, dude. Okay, I want to talk about KSAD in general because that was my first introduction to your music back in the 90s, okay? I'll never forget getting that album from, remember Columbia House back in the day? You'd get like 20 CDs for a penny?
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
I know. So, and I was flipping through the catalog, and I was a teenager, probably about 14, 15 at the time. Saw the album cover, and I was like, "Oh, I need that." I popped it into my CD player, dude. That thing has not. I still have it in my car, in my CD book, in my car, all these years later. So, dude, I'm so jacked for this show at Pierre's.
Yeah, man. The cover is really cool. In fact, we actually have a real life size mummy on a stage.
I saw that. I
Um,
saw some of the pictures and Instagram stuff that's out there, and
yeah,
it looks brutal. Like I love the fact you actually brought that out as a prop for the stage. Like it's wicked. Bands don't
yeah,
do
we
that kind
had
of
to.
stuff anymore.
Yeah, we had to, man. It's something that it's such a cool part of that cover and the show, and we even nickname the mummy Imhotep. That's his nickname. But yeah, man, like the show is amazing. I love this record. Like playing the whole thing is such a yeah, it's such an impactful and powerful record to play all the way through, and we are actually playing the whole thing, not skipping anything, and um, we're very excited to celebrate that with young fans that never got to see that, old fans that saw it and they want to see it again. Everybody, everybody gets to be a part of it. It's a great bill with our friends from Fear Factory. It's a great night of metal in general. But if you want to get your nostalgic kicks alive, you gotta come see this thing. It's pretty incredible.
Absolutely, and honestly, KSAD thematically, I feel like is just as important now in 2025 as it was when it came out.
For sure, exactly. I mean, you're right on it. Like last night, we played in Connecticut, and crowd was singing every word of the record, and it was like it was so strong. Stuff like "Refuse and Resist" and "Slave New World" and "Nomad," and like I think we're alive in these times today where there's a lot of that, um, you know, kind of like tension in the air, and I think we need release. And metal shows are great for that. Metal shows is where you get the permission to release your inhibitions and just get that anger out of your system. And Chaos it is kind of a perfect album for that for right now. I think that record is, I don't know if it was some what happened to the situation, but it's more relevant now than it was when we first made it.
Which is so it's so I cannot wait to see this be performed live because I saw you on the last run when you came through Pierre's here in Fort Wayne and you were doing the Arise. You were playing that, and it was just so awesome to see you and Igor up there just jamming and killing it. And I mean that just has to be a trip. Now your son's playing bass in the band too. Like it's just like a Cavalera fest up there.
Yeah, and we got the band is really killer right now. I mean, we have having the two young guns with us, Travis and Igor, um, playing guitar and bass, just really makes like it connects with the newer, younger generation. And me and Igor been doing this for a long time, and it's just great to play with people that really want to play and they feel excited about the material and they know how important these records are and they play them like perfectly, man. Everybody gives out 110% every night. It's killer. It's a really a powerful show, and like there's some stuff we never ever played before, like The Hunt
Uh
and
huh.
Clench Fist and even Manifest. So people get to like get a glimpse of the whole record, how it translates to a live situation. I know you mentioned Arise, and that was killer too. I love that. But there's something really powerful about Chaos AD. I think is the record that launched, us in the world and make a big splash in the metal world, and kind of like started the whole groove metal thing that became, it's still today a huge thing in metal. Those grooves are timeless, man. They are so hard, they're so heavy. And when you hear stuff like propaganda with the breakdowns that inspire a whole generation of metal, for everything from metalcore to Slipknot. Everybody's being influenced by chaos. It's great. It's really, really killer.
Yeah, no, I mean you're right about the groove. I mean that like anytime I think of KSID and then Roots obviously too, there is just a groove to those albums. But KSAD to me is like, I mean I love Roots and I love a lot of the stuff, almost everything you've done actually. I can't think of a bad record you've ever made. But yeah, KSAD is it stands up there a lot for me, much like a lot of the early, like a lot of the Soulfly stuff. Now, I just want to ask you about Soulfly because that new song you just put out, Storm the Gates, that is heavy as hell. Um, how do you come up with these riffs that are just so heavy? They're catchy. They have the groove. Like, do you just sit around and play guitar all day and then just like record it so you don't forget it as you're doing it? Because you have so many albums out under different projects and all that. How do you keep track of these riffs and what's for which band sometimes?
Man, they just come out, man. It's killer. I'm so excited for the new Soulfly that drops in October. That was just Storm the Gates is just a little teaser, like a little glimpse of what the record is gonna be. There's more to the record. The record is deep, and we went, every a lot of different direction inside the record. There's some more stuff coming up, but it's cool. Like I think Storm the Gates has that all the cool trademarks of Soulfly, the bounce, the groove, the tribal percussion. It's got lyrics about standing up for what you believe. All the Soulfly elements are there, and yeah, man. Hopefully, we're gonna be doing some Soulfly stuff pretty soon as well. But I'm I just love playing metal and going from project to project. I think I know they are all connected because I've seen in the on the Cavalera shows, their fans with Soulfly tattoos and Soulfly T-shirts in the concerts, and vice versa. And they're all connected. All my projects are connected through the metal. I just love it going from one to the other, and just in the end of the day, I just love. I'm a metal guy that loves metal.
No, that's good though. I mean, I feel like you're one of like the classic guys out there still doing it at a high level. I mean, I mean, from the video clips I've seen and the last time I saw you play, I mean, you sound still so incredible. Your guitar work is still incredible. I mean, you're just going to do this until, the wheels fall off, right? I mean, there's no plan B here at this point, right?
No, I don't believe in retirement. I think that retirement is the death of purpose, and I like to stay busy. I like to stay playing. I love to get out there every night and get excited with the fans, and just kind of like sharing the passion I have for this music with all the fans every night. It's an amazing thing. And yeah, you're totally right about that, man. Like I might slow down because I've been going hard for a long time, but I always end up not slowing down anyway. I just end up keeping on going. It's just just how it is. But we love it, man. We love the life on the road. We love the touring. We love the projects. We get to involve our family also in the whole process. It's an amazing thing.
No, I love that. Max Cavalera. I got one more thing for you. Outside of all this metal, you're talking about riff writing, you're just so into it. You got all these projects, all these albums you're always working on. What would be like one surprising hobby that Max Cavalera does that no one would ever think that you do?
I'm big on fantasy football.
Okay, okay. How's your team looking?
Yeah, pretty good, man. We have a family league,
Yeah,
and on a family league, I'm 3-0, so I'm kicking butt. I'm really excited for Indianapolis, though. You guys are kicking ass right now.
I know. It's looking pretty good.
Yeah,
So.
Yeah, I might have to get a Indianapolis shirt and rock that out tomorrow.
Oh, you should, man. People would flip their minds, dude. We can't wait
Yeah,
to see this
I love.
show.
I'm a Lions fan. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know, like hobbies that I have that people will be surprised. I think fantasy might be the one that, but that's not that surprising.
no,
I mean, I collect headphones. Uh,
that's cool though.
yeah, yeah. Me and Gloria, we watch a lot of movies together. Yeah, I think that's about it. But it's pretty exciting. Like I listen to a lot of different stuff, though. I like a lot of diverse music. Um, a lot of stuff outside of metal. Of course, I love all the metal stuff that's coming up. We just did all these festivals with Slayer and Sanguisuga Bob, and we got a couple more with Lamb of God. But yeah, outside of that, I think one surprising thing that I like some country, man. I like Chris Stapleton. I'm
Oh,
a
no
big fan.
way.
Yeah,
Uh,
so that might surprise some people.
do you ever bust out your guitar and ever play like country licks, or like is it always
I
just metal?
can't. I can't. I'm not good at that. We have a guitar player that can do that,
Yeah.
Travis.
Yep.
Travis will play like Eagle songs, and he'll bust out Fleetwood Mac, and I'm like, I'm in all of that. I'm like, dude, that's so killer that you can do that. I wish I could. Um, but yeah, I mean, like, I'm more of a basic riff guy. Like I find the riffs in the desert and I put them in all of my projects.
Well, I love that, Max. We can't wait to see you tomorrow night at Pierre's. It's going to be one hell of a celebration. KSAD in its entirety, Fear
Yes.
Factory, playing an old school set just from the first couple albums, right? So that's going to be
Yeah, the
killer,
manufacturer.
dude.
Yeah, I think hopefully you get to talk to my boy Dino as well.
Yeah, it sounds like that's about to happen too. So I can't wait to rock out at
Yeah.
this show. It feels like it's time to bust out the Gene Vest and let's go.
And listen, man, everybody out there listening to this right now, like if you call yourself a metalhead, you better get your ass to this show. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I don't know how long we're gonna do these things, but this lineup is, yeah. In '94, in '95, we toured with Fear Factory, so this is like back nostalgic all the way around. They're playing the manufacturer, we're playing Chaos. Get if you're a metalhead, get in there. Do
That-
yourself a favor and come to the show.
Hell yeah. Well, Max, I appreciate your time. Can't wait to see you tomorrow at the show.
Thanks, man. All right,
All
take
right.
care, buddy.
Have a good one. Bye.